Well, it's been a minute, chat. How are we doing? Welcome back to Rapid Racing League Aus Div 1. We are here for Division number 1, round 19, here at the Brazilian Grand Prix. And well, bit of late drama. I've been caught into the comms box of Div 1. So, double duty here tonight for Frizy. So I do apologise. We missed the first 5 minutes. So we missed the first 5 times. So Relics currently in P1 with a 1073. Rapid Black P2 1073 as well. Hudaf P3 1076. Nikki P4 1083. Rapid Con P6 1086 and Kitch is a 1080. So let's have a look at the tyres as I get the stream up. There it is. As obviously 2015 absolute banter that is. Alright, so let me just send out this stream. Oh, wrong one. Sorry, there it is. Alright, there we go. So, we did have some early troubles before, but hopefully this is smooth sailing. So, let's have a look. So, Relic still P1. Betsy up in the P2 with a 173. Geez, the top 3 separated by absolute chips. Kahoot P6 with a 1079. Not sure what the championship is. Left 4 Dead P8 a 1080. And I think that's all the times thus far. Let's have a look at Godzilla. I get to commentate Godzilla and Pinju as well. What a night I get to have, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so yeah, as I said, I don't know what the championship is like, and so I've done zero, research. So I'm probably thinking someone is leading the championship by a country mile. Maybe Kahoots had a lot of DNFs. It's probably my guess. So let's have a look at Godzilla. P13 moves up. Oh dear! P10 for Godzilla, trying to get that slipstream from Noodles. That was big, interesting. Rapid Dev just start off his lap. Millsy coming towards the end, it comes towards the end of the second sector. Coming around second sector time split, it is 51.492. Could probably get into the 50s, 50 seconds. Could Millsy. Let's just ride on board until the finishing line. Will we see some safety cars? Who knows? And across the line goes P10 as Nikki. Oh, Nikki, you're so fine. Hey, Nikki. And Betsy up into P2. Jeez. Louise, if Div 4 was anything to go by, where pole position was separated by 10 1,000ths of a second, we're in for a treat. And then the sprint race had a cross the line finish. And Noodle's obviously starting off his times. Fastest lap is a 16.1, but he will obviously be going quicker than usual. Left 4 Dead starting, and same with Kitch. What about Relics? Where is Relics? He's coming towards the back end of his lap. It's Cahoots starting another lap on the mediums. So don't forget, it is a sprint race. And I do apologise for starting a little bit late, as I got caught up very late those, but it is what it is, as Relics goes to top of a 106.9. As I told the Rapid lads, I'm happy to help out whenever I can. And is that Betsy? Yeah, I think Betsy's just going to come in anyway. Spinala, it's Kitch, so here's the next one to cross the line. What are Wales, Rubik and Rubik's on his lap. I think he's coming around the final braking zone, and Spinala doesn't prove. No, Rubik's in the middle sector. What about Mr. Pinju? He's starting off another lap. Noodles goes up into P11 with a 108.0. And let's have a look at gaps 2 litres. So the top 10 under a second. Noodles just over a second behind. Oh, we won fastest lap. There's a Red Bull. Is that Relics? Yeah, Relics is coming in. There's a Haas. Is it Millsy? Yes, he's coming in. I believe it's Rubik. Yep, Rubik is the next one. Oh dear, Rubik. Not having the greatest of back ends, it must be said. So grid of 18, probably maybe waiting for the final 2 for the feature race. Rubik is off on his lap. So Josie and Watto still waiting on theirs. As the chat, nothing's been said in chat as yet, but as I did say, we did start a little bit early. So I just want to quickly apologise to the lads and ladettes of Rapid and everyone that's a fan of Rapid. Pretty sure Rapid's closing in on 500 followers, Twitch followers. That's absolute god scenes, that is. Really said it. But yeah, 500 Twitch followers. That will be absolute. Oh, well, that was a late call. Aren't we starting out? Ferrari of Nicky, he's starting his laps. Godzilla starting off his lap. And it's Rubik. And then there's a Red Bull of Betsy. And Rubik goes up into P11 at 107.9. Well, well, wow. Is it Hudaf? Oh, Hudaf now goes to the top, and that's even closer than Div 4. 6 mil... cigarette paper. Oh, I see. Sorry, I just saw the chat for the YouTube people. And Deb, you know, starting off his Rails and Watto have not come out yet. Maybe they're waiting for the final. Nicky. Jeez, he's up into P1. 106.945. Jeez Louise. 19 milliseconds between the top 3. There it is, chat. Wowzers. We're in for a good race here tonight. And Betsy, he does not improve. Oh, thank you, Hendo. Trying to make me blush. And for the YouTube video, if you want to watch the Twitch chat, you'll find out why I said that. Milsey off on his excursion of Brazil. We've got just over under 4 minutes. Who should we give a lap along? I'm not sure what Pajala does, if he shows off the quick guys or not. As Hartwigger goes into P8. Godzilla, by the way, P7. The lad. Mate, he must have known I was going to commentate, and he's now putting on a show for us. Left for Dead. P5 is not out on track yet, so I mean we can, and he needs to come out. As Millsy going ever so quicker. Could he get himself maybe a front row lockout? P4, 107.2. He's ahead of Betsy. Kahoot starting his lap on the sauce. Watto is out there. He's in the middle sector. There's an Alfa Romeo. Is that Deb? Yes, it is. And we've got Kitch. Oh, Left 4 Dead is out on track. Apparently. Oh, wait, he's not Red Bull. Oh, he's Williams. Okay. That is my bad. I thought he was Red Bull. Well, that is banterous, but Kitch. Oh, Con has retired in the pits, I think. Yeah. And Kitch goes up into P8 at 107.3. So time just starting to come down now. And someone went ahead. I think. Oh, it was Noodles. No, it wasn't Noodles. And Kahoot. Oh my god, Kahoot. Alright. Well, Left 4 Dead is about to start off his lap, and I don't have the accent, Dave. Unfortunately, but you know, I will try and do my best to commentate this lap of Left 4 Dead. That's a nice exit off the St. Antis. Opens up DRS coming towards turn number 4. He needs a good exit off this corner. Does not need to go out wide, and he stays within track limits. Don't want to be touching the curb too much, otherwise you'll be spinning around. Now coming up into turn 6 and 7. Nicely done. Turn 8 in this very technical middle sector. Turn 9. Very nice on the power. Nice shifting up to 4. Downshifting into 3rd gear. Most people I know do 2nd, but 3rd gear. Short shift up to 4, 5, 6. It's flat out coming towards the final braking zone. It needs a good exit. Very nice exit coming off to the final corner. And hanging off to the left for the shortest run to the line, and it's a 107.046 as Kitch has retired. And that was a lap of Brazil on Left 4 Dead. Nikki off an excursion as well. Is that Pinju? Oh, Pinju's invalidated, yeah. So, Con, Watto, and Kitch have all retired. Josie Wales has not set a lap. Maybe, I think Josie Wales might have left or something. As now that is it. And Nikki goes even quicker. There's a Merc. Who's that Merc? It is Noodles, and Noodles is 14 seconds down. He's not going to improve. Neither is Relix. What about Kahoot? He's not going to improve as well. What about Betsy? He's about 2 tenths up. Noodles has retired from the session. Betsy staying left for the shortest run to the line. Across the line, it's P2 to 106.9. And Hudaf goes up into P2 to 106.8. Is there anyone else? What about Rapid Black? No, not him. Hartwigger's around. What about Deb? He's just down on his time. And then we've got Pinju. Can Deb get himself into the top 10? No, he can't. What about Pinju? P9. So Nikki, oh Nikki, you're so fine. Hey Nikki, gets pole position for the sprint race. by a tenth and a half. Tell you what, the top 15 all under a second. And Jason Wells did not set a lap. Maybe Jason Wells had a quali ban of some kind. Not 100% sure as we're waiting on Rapid Black. There we go. So, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's Nikki, Yusufine, hey Nikki. In P1, Hudaf P2, Betsy P3, Relix P4, Left 4 Dead P5, Rubik P6, Kahoot P7, Rubber Black P8, Pinju P9, Noodles P10. Outside the 10, we've got Milsey, Kitch, Codzilla, the man, the myth, the legend, Hartwigger P14, Deb P15, Con P16, Watto P17, and Joseph Wells P18. Well, that certainly was an incredible quali session. We missed the first 5 minutes, but it was certainly exciting towards the end as we are slowly but surely starting to get some viewers in. So welcome one and all. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. I'm covering for one Monsieur Pajala, as he is currently away with family matters. So hopefully he's having a good night. And hopefully he'll be back next week for the land down under at Australia. So once again, it is the sprint weekend. I could not do the sprint weekend because Code Masters last week decided to turn off the game for 2 hours. And my God, what a 2 hours it was last week. The birds the sun was shining, not really, but because it was night time. But you get the gist. The birds were singing. The water was clear. You know, I did not want to throw my controller like I did earlier tonight when I got kicked out 75,000 times. But we are here once again for Div 1. I think it's like my second or third time commentating Div 1 this season, so looking forward to it. It's Con and Kitch. Con and Kitch on the mediums, doing the El Frozy strat from last night, which it would have worked had I not been such a pleb driving. So, Nikki, Yusufine, hey Nikki. P1 is pulling away from Hudaf in this formation lap. Probably don't want to be too far ahead, but it's only the top 3 and fastest lap point as well for this sprint race. And then we do have the main feature. The feature race, which is going to be exciting to see. So I'm pretty sure that's meant to be international, Nikki. I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I do apologise. First time commentator, Nikki, so, you know. So we usually do the prediction game with my co-commentator, but he's not here. Oh, I'm gonna say, hey Nikki, Yusufine, hey Nikki, we'll get P1, and a surprise P2 or 3. I honestly don't know. For the Bants, let's go Watto. Alright, as we get ready for 5 red lights. Here we go, we got 5 lights. And Millsy gets a drive-through penalty for jump starting. And Betsy gets off the line very well. It's a 3 wide moment. Oh my God, and Nikki gets ahead. But Betsy around the outside, can he hold on to P2? Hudaf gets off, has a bit of a shaky moment, and it's easy calms coming towards turn number 4. No, it's not. Pinju is around, and that is probably damage for Pinju. Oh dear. The man, the myth, the legend, Pinju. That was certainly not great from Pinju's POV. James Wells up into P15, so he was actually in his car. He just didn't settle out. Maybe he did have a quali ban of some kind. I'm not 100% sure. Kid jump into P10 into the point, as we already got some people saying Nikki to cause a pileup. Well, it hasn't happened yet, but here comes Kahoot. I'm expecting Kahoot to bottle at some point, and Kahoot coming towards then the turn 1, and he holds off Left for Dead. He holds off Betsy. Better win. They read the bull. I mean, he could. I wouldn't put it past Relics as well. He can be quick on his day. 1-0. 1-0 up into P15, and he's having a bit of a battle between the two Haas lads. Pinju's into the pitch, and yep, as I thought, he did have some damage. As Nicky's pretty much nearly got a second, as Huduff is now a second behind Betsy. So this is what Betsy needs to drop Huduff out of DRS. It's going to be enabled at the end of this lap. Pinju really needs now a safety car at some point, but we have seen what the safety car is like in the previous two divisions. Izeki sets the pace with a 108.876, and DRS is now enabled. Oh, Kahoot! Oh, Rubik now on the back of Relics. Oh, Hartwigger's had an absolute moment. He's facing the wrong way. That is not what he needs, and Betsy's still going to be behind. Relics still behind Kahoot. Kahoot cannot get a run onto Left for Dead. Hudath survives the first DRS, as Mills is actually into the pits, and he still overtakes Hartwigger. Well then. No, put him into the fence. Well, that could be something. Do you want Betsy to win this race or the feature race, Jared? Left for Dead. He was P5. He started P5, is now up into P4. And these two pulling away from P3, man. And Left for Dead, has he got the better run than Hudath? DRS, he's going to make the move. Oh my god, game. Stupid camera angles. And oh, Connie's out. He's in the pits. Oh, Left for Dead has left the session. Well then. That is not what he wants to do. As Connie's left the session, Left for Dead is probably throwing his Xbox out the window into the Pacific Ocean. And now Left for Dead is absolutely going to be falling by the wayside, as Jared says both. Well, P1, you know, can't hurt. And Left for Dead has rejoined in, so that is fantastic news for the Williams, man. As the chat is picking up again, so welcome one and all. Deb up in the P10 at Kahoot. Oh wow! Oh my god, that's a crash. Well, yeah, that is a reset. That was a crash. And Betsy's still in the P2. Oh, wow. And Noodles up in the P5 overtakes Rubik. I'm pretty sure someone did have some winged... Oh, Left for Dead looking for a double. I think Rubik was the one... Oh, wow. That is not what you want to see. And Betsy hounding... Hey, Nikki, used to find, hey, Nikki. And Jared will be absolutely riding Betsy home to win this sprint race. When does Betsy pit for those mediums? Oh my god, there's a kerfuffle at the final corner between Josie and Godzilla. My man, the myth, the legend, Relics and Rubik are in. And Betsy now, he's still just chilling behind Nikki. He's got more ERS than Nikki currently, so this is probably the time to say that ERS, as they got a gap of 3 seconds to Kahoot. So Kahoot really under no pressure from Mr. Black just yet. Oh my god, what am I doing? I'm a wash commentator. It's a 108.876, and tell you what, Betsy's 10 milliseconds behind that. So, one to watch out for late game. But that might change with the medium runners, or it catches up on the softs. So it's a 108.876. Betsy has a 108.886. So, pretty close pace between these two. And Betsy's just a little bit too far back to make a move into turn 4. We'll get to intervals. What about Hudaf on Deb? And Kitch has made the move on Millsy, and Hudaf makes the move on Deb. Hudaf might have got maybe some car damage from that earlier spin, and I'm sure the Div 1 lads are absolutely laughing it off at the moment. And Betsy's still just over 6/10 behind Nikki. Can he get a better exit? I think no, he does. He's got it in the second phase. Could he make a move into turn 1? And oh no, Nikki's in and Betsy's in. Oh, and Kahoot stays out for another lap, trying to do the overcut. Black as well, same with Noodles. Betsy's out and Nikki is out. Just ahead, so maybe Red Bull had the quicker pit stop here. Dead and Deb have come in as well. You have like Sector 1 and 2 Daff again. Oh dear, the AlphaTauri man is absolutely having a shocker in this sprint race. Absolute shocking is Hudaf. And now Nikki and Betsy are right behind this man. They're probably going to be looking for a move, probably on the pit straight, unless Hudaf gets out of the way. But this could be an opportunity for Betsy here. Nikki being held up by Hudaf. Doesn't have to get out of the way. It is full position. But they're in some traffic, and this could help out Kahoot, Black and Noodles get back into this fight. Watto's obviously going to stay out again. No, Watto's coming in. What about Hudaf? And Hudaf is coming. Oh, he's staying out. Interesting. I mean, his teammate's in, yes, but he can double stack. And it now order resumes, for at least for the front two. And they've made the undercut work. Kahoot couldn't make the overcut work. So this is some big knowledge here for the drivers. So the overcut is probably what the undercut is what you want to do. Overcut not as powerful, it would seem. And I would expect Hudaf to come in at the end of this lap as we hit half race distance, by the way. Kids, I don't know if you can get the softs to the end. It's going to be a tall order. No safety car as yet. Oh, the wheel spin from Betsy. If he got that under control, he could have maybe had a sniff into turn 1. And I believe Hudaf is in. So the top 3 all get points, and also the fastest lap boy. So P1 gets 3, P2 gets 2, and P3 gets 1. And Betsy still cannot find a way to look for a move onto Nikki. But don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a 50% race on the cards straight after this. So don't you go anywhere, chat. It's gonna be an exciting 36 laps. I am really looking forward to it. And Nikki just pulled out a smallish gap here. And now Rubik and Relics are going at it for P8 9. No points yet. No Noodles. Fast lap, and Left 4 Dead has overtaken Kitch. Well then. Noodles and Mr. Black as well. There's Richie Bano in the chat cheering on Left 4 Dead here. And he's not far from this fight. There he is. He's bringing Kitch along with him. So P4 is on the cards here still. Even Left 4 Dead will be happy with that, even with his disconnect earlier on. So we could get a 3-second time penalty. Here comes Noodles. As Betsy's still behind Nikki, and here comes Noodles. Gets the move done. Can Betsy just find a way to get close enough to Nikki? And Left 4 Dead, no DRS yet, but if he picks up the pace in this middle sector, he could get that DRS at the end. Kind of in the middle of kind of like a DRS train, but not really a train. Between Nikki and Betsy, and Hudaf gets a time penalty. This race has gone from bad to worse for Hudaf. Spins twice, has a major collision. Surprised that wasn't even a virtual safety car. Spectate Nikki. Alright, we'll show some love with Nikki. Like, I do try and give everybody some screen time as best as I can. And Nikki's still holding into P1 into the center S's. Off turn 3 is just pulling that gap from Betsy. But Betsy is a lot closer. Is Betsy gonna make the move? No, he's still a little bit too far back. And now Betsy is starting to get a move on here. Probably trying to hound Nikki into make a mistake. There's the out flags and the tail wigger. And these two are slowly but surely coming up to that yellow flag zone. Bano DRS roller coaster, yeah. Yep. But Nikki handling the pressure like an absolute madman, and he's grown the gap to Betsy a little bit, but we are giving some screen time to Nikki as the chat has asked for it. I'm expecting Hartwigger to retire as he is now going to be lapped. And the front two just pulling away. And as I said, Left 4 Dead with that DRS for 4, 5, and 6. And Betsy's still... He might just have to settle for P2 here. And Jared will be absolutely fuming about that. We go on board with Left 4 Dead. He's very close to Rapid Black and Noodles. 5 to go. Oh, that could be a warning for Left 4 Dead here. Not going to check the warning because it doesn't really matter, because it kind of only is for to set the grid for the main race. And yeah, LPG 3 seconds up, he's down in 15th. And Betsy's now very close into turn 1. A little bit off the exit of 3. He's kind of there, but he's not using his ERS, which is probably smart. You don't want to be using so much of it that you don't have any to use come the end of this race. 4 to go. You have like sector 1. I think it's Hartwigger. Yeah, it's Hartwigger. He has had an absolute shocking race here tonight. Left 4 Dead still holding P6. Our top 5 is still on the cards for Left 4 Dead, but I'm thinking he was hoping for a little bit more here, considering the start he had. And Deb now gets the time penalty, so the time penalties are now coming in. I think if Deb has 6 seconds. He'll fall down by the wayside just a little bit here. Here comes Betsy. Will he make the move to turn 1? No. Probably going to wait for turn 4. 3 to go. ERS doing it. It's 32% against 46. It's under 30. And not much is happening there. Again. And Left 4 Dead and Black are so close to Noodles, but they can't make a move. Yeah, and Hudaf has spun it again. Oh, Hudaf is absolutely not having a fantastic race here. And Left 4 Dead has a lot more ERS than Rapid Black and Noodles, by the way. 60% to 20 and to nearly 30. Betsy nearly 70, over 70%. Nicky, you know, he's using his ERS. He's used it a little bit more. And with 2 to go, it's going to be now or never for Betsy if he wants to start on pole position. 22 against 44, so Betsy does have a little bit more ERS. Probably want to wait until the final lap to make this move. Oh, Left 4 Dead! Down the inside, has he got the move down on Black? I think he's got it! Yeah, he's got it! What a move from Left 4 Dead! He's made the move on Rapid Black. He's up into P5, that's a top 5 for Left 4 Dead. Can he get Noodles now? That's his next target. I think Kahoot might be out of reach for Noodles and Left 4 Dead. And yeah, Betsy just holding that ERS that little bit longer. And it's the final lap. It's the final lap, ladies and gentlemen. Will we see a repeat of Div 4 where Scotty got pole position virtually on the line? It was so close between him and Edits. But now, here comes Betsy. He holds back. He holds back. It's now going to be the run off the final braking zone corner. It's where it's going to be done. Hudaf, another 3-second time penalty. Rubik and Relics are going at it. Left 4 Dead still hounding Noodles' gearbox. Let's have a look, 20 odd percent. That's about 3 or 4% difference. As Betsy does use a little bit. And it looks like Nicky's actually going to get pole position here. Yes, he is. Nicky used to find. Hey, Nicky gets P1, Betsy P2, Kahoot would get P3 and 1 championship point. So Noodles would get P4, Left 4 Dead would get P5, Black would get P6, Kitch P7, Rubik P8, Relics P9, Deb will finish in P10, but with penalties he'll fall down. Yeah, I do believe so. So, what a P10, Wales P11, Deb P12, Hudaf P13, Millsy P14, Pinju P15, Hartwiggy will start P17, Rubicon will start P18. No, he didn't. No, it was a glitch, timing glitch. So, left will start P5. Rose, ping Noodles in the Discord after the race. And, yeah. So, Nikki gets P1, Betsy P2, Kahoot P3, Noodles P4, Left 4 Dead will move up because he had no penalty, see? So, Left 4 Dead will get P5, Black P6, Kitch P7, Rubik P8, Relics P9, Watto P10, Josie Wiles P11 after starting at the back, Deb P12, Hujaf P13, Millsy P14, Pincher P15, Codzilla P16, Hartwiggy P17, and Rapid Con will start in P18 at the back. And Hartwiggy with the fastest lap, so no fast lap points. So Nikki will get 3, Betsy 2, and Kahoot 1 championship point. No worries, Rose. So now we wait for the grid to be done. This is gonna be interesting. So, chat, let's have a chat. Ba, ba, na, ba, na, ba. Ba, ba, do, do, do. Crack the tin. Fry the mic. What is this? Or Red Bull? Well, I'll leave that to the chat's imagination. I should think. No, Dave. Trust. We want to keep Rapid's Twitch. Oh dear. So now we have 36 laps. I'm just waiting for either to be asked to come into a party or be invited to the party. We shall wait and see. Hopefully Con can get back in. 3 years in. You know, sometimes I think about that too. But back when I made the nickname, Xbox only had a certain amount of characters. So yeah, Hendo. That is the reason why. Oh, we got 16. Who else is left? Oh, Chrissy is spectator for some reason. Not sure why. Yeah, this is still 2015, yeah. As you can see, the graphics have changed, the menus have changed, the music has changed since then. So, yeah, that's fantastic. Look, Reptar, I mean, it was, a very close, probably like millimeters in it. What's going on, Jack? What is happening, my guy? Nah, life card might be needed. It depends if it's actually going to rain. It depends if it's actually pouring down rain here at Brazil. Not, they're still doing the grid, so, But what do we think of the Monaco race? Like, the race itself, not everything, beforehand. What did we think of the race itself? Saints! Thank you, Hendo. Much appreciate you. So, if when in doubt, I just ask Hendo to change it. Oh, Betsy's back in. Sprint from it. Yep, sorry. So it's a short quality 25% race, then 50% race. So, yeah, what did we think of the Monaco race? To me, the race itself, I think it was to be expected, just can't overtake. Yeah, the clerk screwed over. I see a lot of people feeling sorry for Leclerc, but at the same time, he has done a lot of mistakes himself too. Yeah, Mexican God himself. Tell you what, Baku is going to be interesting. I think this could be the most interesting Baku race we've had ever. And the last few have been interesting. I mean, look at last season. We had Verstappen dying on the pit straight with a puncture. Stroll spinning around with a puncture. Hamilton not changing his brake bias and going off at turn 1. Cut out here. See, I have seen a lot of calls about that. Ricciardo out, Piastri in. But Piastri's with Alpine. So, and I think McLaren only signed him as a backup driver if necessary. And if Ricciardo can race, he's not going to lose his seat. Schumacher could... Look, yes, the Haas has improved. I think we're now seeing his talent in that car. So, what I mean with that with Schumi, it's... He had Mazepin last season, and now he's got Magnussen this season. Magnussen is a 10 times better driver than those two at this point, I feel like. And now we've seen the... I think the pressure's starting to get into Shumi. See, I don't believe that. I mean, sometimes, yeah, no, I don't believe that. I honestly believe had Ricciardo went to McLaren straight after Red Bull, I think now he probably would be performing a lot better. But he went to Renault instead. Honestly, I think had he stayed at Renault, Alonso-Ricciardo partnership, it's... Maybe Ocon could have gone to McLaren? I mean, who knows? I don't know. But it looks like we're going again. Mickey's... I don't think he's... I think he's in the middle. No, he's not overrated, and I don't think he's underrated. I think he's just in the middle. I think he's more average, I believe. And that's just him right now. I mean, probably if he gets like a decent results in the next few races, then we might start to see the hype back up again. But yeah, I don't know. They're not going to drop either Magnussen or Schumi for the season, or for the next couple of seasons at least. I don't see Schumi going to Ferrari anytime soon. Can you imagine if Schumi goes into Ferrari and replaces Sainz, and Sainz has to go to Haas? Imagine that, chat. Yeah, just imagine that if Ferrari were to do the driver switch, it'd be Schumi, it'd be Mick for Sainz, surely. But it's not going to happen. But if it does, everyone's going to lose their mind. As Relax has left the session. And it looks like we are back. There we go. Get your clouds out, ladies and gentlemen. So we are here for the feature, and someone has readied up. Oh dear. Well, people have to get the setups on straight away. Oh, it was Millsy. Yeah, no, Reptile. I'm not saying it's gonna happen either, but I'm just saying if it does, everybody will be sipping the tea. This is gonna be interesting now. Who has got their race setups on? So let's have a looky look. So the top 4 mediums, Left 4 Dead softs, Black down the Rubik mediums, Relics softs, Watto, Josie mediums, Deb softs, Hudaf mediums, Milsey, Pinju, Cod softs, and Hartwiggy mediums. Signs and Hearts will be funny. Hey, that's exactly my point. Pinju's left the session. Oh dear. Maybe no setup. Cahoots left the session. Are we restarting? Are we restarting? Or have I been kicked? I don't think I've been kicked because Nikki is doing some doughies. If someone's in the race, let us know if we are actually, you know, restarting or not. Oh, yep, we are restarting. Well, oh, that is banterous. Alright, chat, we can continue. Come on, Millsy, race. It was an honest mistake. Just don't do it. Again. So, yeah, for the YouTube, yeah, this is me, you know, season 1, my team. Absolute banter that was. Played it for all of, like, 4 days. And I got up to Mexico. uh, YouTube, this... Yeah, I know. I know this is Twitch, Hendo, but I'm saying... Because no one edits the YouTube video like I do for over there, it's all going to be included in. Time for us. I have no kids, so that is banter. So yeah, getting back to what we're talking about, chat. The what we're talking about. Well, we're talking about science and shit and Mick potentially swapping, but I know it's not going to happen. But if it does, that is going to be some serious, some serious memes. Can you imagine Magnussen in that Ferrari seat and not Mick? That is something. How long will we cut? Honestly, I don't know, man. How long till? So we'll start off with Dave. How long will Ricardo last? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe he's got 1 or 2 years left. I don't think he's enjoying it. He might even leave the sport. Maybe go IndyCar or NASCAR or something. Maybe go to McLaren's Formula E team or something. Just for a different challenge. Are you talking about the Kmart move to Ferrari or the Mick move, Rose? Jimmy gonna progress loads, but yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I still think K-Mag is gonna wipe the floor with him at the end of the season. That Pete, mate. I cannot wait for Bottas to beat Hamilton in the driver standings. I'm thinking they're pretty close. I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong, let me know. Oh, Science Mick, yeah. 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 So they announced Las Vegas. Well, I mean, if he's only going to stay in for that one track, I mean, Qatar's in next season. What am I hating? Oh, you're a Hamilton. I forgot you're a Hamilton fan. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, are they in the lobby? Oh, yep. Whoa, thanks, game. for not allowing me to get in, and we'll go there. Yeah. As I said, Qatar's, if he's just, Qatar's in next season, so that's a new track that he hasn't done yet. I mean, if he's just going to be in it for Las Vegas, is it really worth it? He's just holding a seat. Apparently, a person was wearing a Ricardo shirt. Well, that's interesting. Career mode's dead. Your driver is a Hamilton fan as well. Well, you know, it's Hamilton. I'm gonna pop the champagne for Bottas if he beats Hamilton this season in the standings. So, also, real life, I need 22 rounds. That race is not going to get, you know, replaced. Smart move? I think it is. 23 is just too long. I think next season they've done 24. So, that's even longer. Man, well, at this stage, there's no Monaco, because Monaco hasn't renewed its contract. So there's no Monaco next year, at this stage. There's Vegas, Qatar, and there was another track coming in, wasn't there? I know those two, but wasn't there another one? Also, how do we feel about the 3 American races? You know, Miami, Las Vegas, and Texas. I believe it's where it's currently at. How do we feel 3 American races next year? Calendar's gonna look so much. As I say, calendar is going to look so much different next year. What they should do is, they should do Canada, then do the 3 America races, then do Brazil, Mexico, or Mexico, Brazil. Well, I think you have the Americas, like, in a row. If they want to save on money, that's probably the best way to do it. Am I forgetting another? No, it's Canada, Miami, Vegas, Texas, Brazil, and Mexico. Are they the only Americas? Or am I missing one? I'm pretty sure that's it. I really don't know. But that, well, if they're gonna be serious about saving money for all teams, you should do it that way. You can't have Miami round 4, then fly halfway around the world and do Spain, Monaco, and then Baku, and then fly back to America for Canada. So, yeah. I think next year, that's what you're gonna see. Is you have Canada first, so you start from North America down. So start at Canada, then you got Miami, Vegas, Texas. So the 3 Americas. Then you do either Mexico first, and then do Brazil, or do Brazil then Mexico. I think we're waiting on a couple more drivers, I do believe, and they're setting up the grid. Well, there we go. Perez has signed a new contract extension with Red Bull. There we go, chat. Breaking news. Perez has extended his stay with Red Bull. What do we think about that, chat? I know Jared might be actually pretty happy about that. Mate, Perez deserves it. No, I just saw it. I just saw it, Reptile. But, you know, GG's he does deserve it, considering what he's done the past couple of the past year and a bit, I should say. Here's one for you, chat. Can Perez win the title? Can Perez win the title? I really hope this stays in the YouTube video. It's a lively discussion. I mean, I get that, but surely if it's a close title fight between them come the end of this race, at the end of this race, end of the season, surely you let them race. Now, I don't think so. I think Perez deserved that win. I think Max would... I'm not entirely sure. I'm not looking in the Discord, I'm talking with you guys. I think we're waiting on one or two. I don't know, chat. I really don't know. I think we're going now. I think they're just on the grid as well. Yeah, like I get that, but surely, if Perez is close, I mean Max is going to win a lot of titles anyway. Surely you give Perez one. You give him the win at Monaco. Maybe he gives him the win at Mexico, if he's there. Alright, here we go, chat. And it looks like we're going to have a dry race. Oh dear. What's happening for some weather? Yeah, I get that. I guess I'm just a romantic in that way. I doubt Max will quit Red Bull if Perez won the title. I seriously doubt that. I mean, it's free choice. Have you... Eh... Well, it would not be Red Bull's fault, but his fault. Maybe? Maybe. I mean, surely you return the favour. Surely you have to return the favour. Yeah, but that's Joss. He's always gonna say that. Joss is living in Max's shadow. Let's not forget that. No, it hasn't glitched. Reptile, I was alive when Joss was racing. I actually saw him race. Not live, but on TV, as, you know, majority of the world. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think we're going to do the formation lap. Yeah. I mean, there's only one way it'll happen. It's if it actually happens at Abu Dhabi once again. But I think Max is in this title fight. Oh, excuse me. Are we doing... Oh, we are doing formation lap. Alright. Let's have a look at the tyres. Well, Dead and Wells, the only two on the softs. Everyone else is on the mediums. Interesting. Interesting. So predictions. I think Nikki might be the way to go. Surprise podium. Maybe Left for Dead. Could be a surprise podium. Kahoot will bottle. Kahoot will probably drive into the safety car again. And bring out another safety car on top of a safety car. Oh, who's that for Pinju? Were disqualified, so that's fantastic. Surprise podium. Reptile, why aren't you racing? Alright, here we go. We got 4. We got 5 red lights. And it starts out, and away we go. Nikki gets off to line well, but so does Betsy. Can Betsy set it on the turn one? And Betsy takes the lead. There's contact. Oh, and Left for Dead's up in the P3. Oh my god, are they going to go 3 wide? Oh, they are. And no contact has been made. There's Kahoot. Left for dead in the P3. Yellow flag. It's Rapid Black. And Kahoot makes the move. Does he? Oh, it's close between Kahoot and Left for Dead. Left for Dead the inside. Is he going to push Kahoot out? No. And Left for Dead comes back down to P4. Kahoot P3. Nikki moves down to P2 and Betsy's up in the P1. Jared absolutely popping the champagne right now. He's hoping for a red flag. And that'll be it. And now Nicky, he is not looking for a move yet. Joseph Wells up into P8, by the way, outside the 10, I do believe. And Noodles following a little bit behind Left for Dead here, but still within the DRS range, which will be enabled on the next lap. And Left for Dead looking for a move on the Kahoot. Up this hill, nah, nothing doing there. Nothing doing there. And Watto and Hudaf swapping positions. There's Black. He hasn't lost that many time yet. He's lost a lot of positions, but he's not that far. They what, Left for Dead now, sniffing Kahoot's rear end, which absolutely comes out wrong, and Left for Dead not making a move. And what? Josie makes the move on Kitch, and Josie holds on. And now the DRS train is all aboard. Oh! Well, Left for Dead could have potentially used that little bit of DRS and make a move onto Kahoot. That would have been some spice, and that was a little bit of contact. Upset at Kahoot's rear end. I'm sorry, chat. Nah, Frizzy banned from ever commentating again. But Kahoot now on the back of Nikki's gearbox. But Left for Dead with the better tyres. He's now going to make a move onto Kahoot, and he's on the podium. Oh, Left for Dead holds on. He's now looking for a move for P2. He's got the better traction. He's got the move. Will Left for Dead make a move for P1? Down the inside. Left for Dead. Oh, there's contact. Oh, it's going to end in absolute tears. Oh my God, this is so close. And Left for Dead's taking P1 in the middle sector. What a move. Put that on Yano's overtakes of the week. Sorry, I was on Betsy's POV. I just wanted to watch that off another POV, and Kahoot was really behind Betsy. But that's all gone now, and Nikki needs to start saving some ERS. Could be in a little bit of trouble. And Rubik now, Hartwiggy gets a time penalty. Oh, Nikki was looking for a move as well, and Betsy makes a critical error. And Nikki now looking for a move. Oh, there's a little bit of lag from Left for Dead. Oh, Nikki is not feeling so fine right about now. as Richie Beno be hyping up Left 4 Dead. He's taking full credit of Left 4 Dead's racing at the moment, which, you know, I don't blame ya. Doesn't go. I mean, it depends on the setup. Could maybe take him lap 10, but he does need to start pulling a gap. Maybe start using that ERS and just save it and save it for later on. He needs to get Nicky by that 1 second mark. And it's kind of a DRS train at the moment, except for Pinju. He is not within DRS of Hudaf. And Black, unfortunately, just chilling in P15, driving. I'm sure he'll catch up pretty soon. Josué is stuck in his mid-pack, not really using the soft tyres to their advantage. Oh, Kahoot is really pushing Betsy through that final braking zone corner, as Nightbot absolutely putting out the socials out there. Betsy's still not going to make a move. Probably doesn't have to make a move yet. He's probably waiting for Left 4 Dead to make a pit stop. Oh, wrong one. And Kahoot as well. He needs to start saving some ERS. He's got about half of what Betsy and a lot more than what Rubik has. So maybe this is the time for Kahoot to save some of that ERS a little bit. Josie still cannot make any moves onto Noodles, especially Noodles. He's lost a couple of positions already. Wrong one. Positional change, so there it is. Left 4 Dead's up 4. Nicky, Betsy, Kahoot down 1. Rubik up 3. Noodles down 2. Wales up 4. Kitch down 1, Hudaf Pinju up 3, Water down 1, Relics down 3, Hartwiggy up 2, Cod down, same, and Rubber Black lost 9. So there are the winners and losers. And Nightbot again, bringing out the Sully's shirt, and I've got my Sully's shirt, and it's beautiful, I must say. It is very slim. And Left 4 Dead still surviving, and Betsy same as well, still surviving the onslaught from Kahoot. DRS train is absolutely in full force. And Hudaf, not really challenged by Pinju, he's not really catching up to Kitch. He does need to pick up the pace, but with what, 2 DRS zones, can be a little bit overpowered. Oh, Kahoot. Kahoot. Oh, he does not go for it. He does not go for it. As I should have looked at the championship. Oh, I'm such a pelican. I think Kahoot, I think he's a bit too far back. But Nicky, round the outside, and he holds P2. Well, there's the first attack from Nicky onto Left 4 Dead. As Pinju and Relics are going at it, Watto's up into P10. Josie, I'm thinking the slopes might have been a bad idea for Josie. Yeah, he's gained a few positions, but not as much as he would have liked. And the dirty air in this middle sector is absolute banterous on this game. Actually, it could be a different story. contact between Dad and Nikki. So Nikki now makes the move. But what does Left 4 Dead do now? He's not going to risk going down the inside. That is, well, we're on that turn, so this is probably the time for maybe the softs to pit. Dead has 40%. He'll get that up over 50% in this middle sector. So there's kind of like 2 DRS trains at the moment, from 1st to 8th, and then from 10th down to 14th. So, and then there's just Hudaf in the middle of it, in P9. Dead stays out. Will Left 4 Dead make a move into turn 1? No, no, no. Well, he's going to make the move onto Nikki. Oh my god, game. What sort of camera angle was that? And he cuts off the switchback of Dreams. So Nikki is moved down to P2. Oh, he thought about a move up this right-hander. This is a lovely camera. I don't give crap on Codemasters with their not so great camera angles, but this is nice. This is nice. This is not nice. Oh, bring back the overhead shot. And now Nikki looking around to move outside. No. He does not make a move. And Coach still with 40% ERS. Betsy's nearly at 80. He'll be in the 90s come the pit straight again. He has saved so much ERS. And he doesn't really need to use it. We'll give some screen time to Left as he is absolutely pulling this train along. As Relics is actually pitted, so I did miss that, so I do apologise. And Dead stays out. Does Josie Wales want to come in? No, he stays out, and there's a mammoth battle of Rubik's AI. Well, that is certainly interesting. Doesn't really break up the... And Rubik's back off under AI. Oh, Wales! Josie holds on for P6. And now, oh, Kish and Rubik make contact. Luckily, they haven't broken off the DRS train. Josie needs to stay within that 1 second mark for that DRS. If they're going to have any hope of catching up to these front, what, 5? 6? Let's have a look at Nicky. He's got over 80. Oh, Left 4 Dead now in. So that is the core for Left 4 Dead. He's had enough. Maybe mediums for Left. We will have to wait and see. Yep, it is mediums. And now Nicky with no DRS, he could be slightly vulnerable now. Now that he hasn't got a car behind him. Leatherdeck comes out in P14 on the set of mediums. Well, 23 laps on the mediums. Can it be done? I really don't know. That's the million-dollar question. Can the mediums do 23 laps? Hendo, Brazil's always wants to. Yeah. No matter what tyre you start on, it can be a one-stop. Let's get some screen time to one Monsieur Cahoot. You know, just chilling in P3, putting the pressure on Betsy. Noodles is right behind him. It's going to be interesting to note when Josie pits. When does Josie want? Is Josie holding up for maybe a safety car? It's going to be difficult with 15. It's going to be an almighty. Oh, Betsy! Well, Cahoot saw that. He is now frothing at the mouth. Betsy still has DRS, but it's going to save him. That could have been an almighty mistake. I mean, even with Div 4, there was only like, what, one or two safety cars? And remember, Black's in the pits. Huda, 3-second time penalty. That is not what he wants to see. So Red Black's going to do the two-stop. 10 laps on the softs. Unless safety car. Oh, Kitch now with a time. And Josie was that sort of a second. Well, now the DRS train's going to be broken. His tyres are gone. I think he's got one lap too long. There's Josie. I think you still can't pull out a gap, and yeah, Josie's in. Josie is in. You would think now, pretty much halfway, 16 laps, you probably think the minutes will go to the end for him. Just have a look at gaps to leader. Left for dead. It's 16 seconds to Nikki. And yeah, Rubik's 2 seconds behind Noodles. Probably want to be hoping. Oh! Wow, 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 wow. I think this makes this race interesting between Betsy, Cahoot, Noodles now. Nikki with a 3-second time penalty with the DRS train. The pit delta, I think it's 22. I want to say 22 seconds. I think it's 20. It's 20 plus that I know. We're back with the fast lap with a 109.146. He's desperately hoping for a safety car. Oh, Pinju with a time penalty. That is not what Pinju is after. So, half race distance we are at and to go. Nicky holds the lead. Left 4 Dead has... Oh, Hudaf has now pitted. I don't think it's for softs. Is it softs? Yeah, it's softs. Well, that is interesting from Mr. Hudaf. Maybe one to watch out for. He'll probably be hoping for a late race safety car. Like, we all want it, but I don't think these guys want it. Especially Hartwiggy. 6 seconds now. That's probably him out of the points. You would think. And Nicky is absolutely... Oh, Betsy's in. Betsy is in. And softs for Betsy. Interesting. Oh, yellow flag sector 1. I think it's Kitch. Yeah, it's Kitch. Well, let... Oh, dear! Well, that was certainly interesting. How did he not lose his front wing? Well, he lost an end plate. Oh. I think, yeah, Left 4 Dead. No wing. Well, he's got no end plate. He actually came out ahead of Betsy. And the top 4 are all in. Oh, where is he? There he is. Pinju 5-second penalty. Where does Betsy come out? Can he get out ahead of Nicky? Oh, it's going to be so close! There he is! Oh my god! Betsy gets him! Oh! Betsy gets him! But now it's Nicky's turn! I think I agree with you there, Hendo. Left 4 Dead was definitely ahead of Betsy. And probably going to go to the end. I think the only thing that could bring back Left 4 Dead is a safety car. Ooh, Betsy's let Nicky go through, which is interesting. I mean, yeah, he does have that 3-second time penalty, aren't we? 21 laps. Well, Pinju. Yeah, the less said the better, I think. This is going to be interesting now. Hartwiggy on the mediums is absolutely going to hold up Nicky here. This might bring Noodles back into the fray here. Yeah, Nicky is absolutely trying for a move here. Pinju's out. Is that a safety car? Well, no safety car as yet. Surprised it's not an illegal overtake from Nicky. Hartwig is causing all sorts of chaos here. Nearly puts Betsy into the fence, and this has brought Noodles back into the fray here. That was certainly interesting. Who's up with another time penalty? And now we've got a full-way scrap on, but Nicky does have a 3-second time penalty. I'm pretty sure the lads will want podium interviews are going to be absolutely interesting at the end of this race. And Nicky has more ERS than Betsy. And Ruby gets the move done on Josie. Maybe Josie just needs to use Rubik to pull him along and catch up to this group. 13 to go. There's still time for a safety car. I'm actually surprised there wasn't one for the Pinju incident. That would have brought back a lot of drivers. But Nicky doesn't want a very late race safety car. That's the only thing he does not want. It's a bit of a DRS train at the moment. Not much moves are happening. Just me. Kind of in the middle of a bit of a stalemate between this front four. Unfortunately for Nicky, he'll move back to P4 currently. What is the gap to there? 3.9. So if Rubik can find about a second, he could be in with that with a top 4. Let me actually have a look at the championship. Who needs what? There it is. Ooh, okay. Okay. So, Noodles leads the championship by 5 points. Betsy is 13 behind. That's the top 3. Relics is in P4 on 189. Where is Relics? He is... Oh, he's P12. Rubik, P5, potential P4 here. He can't overtake Relics. And Josie is a fair way off, but Hudaf is right behind him actually. So yeah, so it's Noodles, Kahoot, Betsy, the top 3, separated by 13 points. That could be one to watch out for next week at Australia. Constructors, well, Red Bull has a really big lead. McLaren a P2, Mercedes a P3, Ferrari a 8th. So this is handy points for them against the Astons as well. So there's the standings. So it's Noodles P4, which could be P3, Cahoots P2, which would be P2 in the race. Betsy's P2, but it'll be P1 due to Nicky's time penalty. But I think Noodles might have a 3-point lead heading into Australia. That could be something worthwhile watching next week at Australia, ladies and gentlemen. And I think Noodles just heard me say that, and I'm thinking he's now trying to pick up the pace on Kahoot here. The gap between Noodles and Kahoot is 5 points. So, actually, no. Yeah, it'd be 3 points separating the top 3 if the race were to end right now. Wow. That could be a spicy meatball come next week. Who's got fastest lap? It's Nicky. 108.2. No one else. Relics is pretty close. Hartwiggy, no, it's a 109. Yeah, Rubber Black gets a time penalty. So yeah, Nicky has the fastest lap at this point in time. That could be something to vie for. I mean, if a safety car were to come out, that could be something, as Left 4 Dead and Hudaf gets another time penalty. Hudaf has 18 seconds! My god, man, what are you doing? That is a lot of corner carts. I think he's a little bit mad. And the front four still just, chugging along. It's as I said, it's just a DRS train. Rubik cannot catch up to him. He's probably solidifying a P5 at the moment. But one safety car can change everything. When he can see them. We're getting to give some love to Rubric. I know he's all on his own, but, got to share the love around. Rubik has no ERS. With 7 to go, there's still time for a safety car. I know humming about it. But this could literally spice up the race. These front four don't want one. Rubik wants one. He wants to be in this fight. Josie Wells can get off these mediums. Hudaf is 10 laps with 7 to go. Gonna be a tall order. Robert Black could be potential late pit stop because puncture territory perhaps. Godzilla, by the way, P8. The man, the myth, the legend. P8 getting some decent points for the Astons. Kitch with another time penalty. He's overtaken Black, has he? He's nearly. There's Hartwiggy. And Kitch gets ahead of Black. And Hartwiggy gets the arrest. Does he? No, he doesn't. Oh, that's such a shame. And Hudaf is ever so slowly catching Josie, but he has a lot of penalty. Relics now gets a time penalty. As Rapidbike gets Kitch once again. And now Hartwiggy has DRS. Tell you what, Godzilla's still within 18 seconds of Hudaf. Thank you, Hendo, for the Discord link. Oh, Betsy's outside of a second. Oh, this is now Cahoot's time to shine. I think Betsy's made a mistake. Yeah, Betsy's made a mistake. Is this now Cahoot's time to shine? Oh, no. Betsy had to use a lot of ERS just to claw back that 1 second margin. And with 5 to go, still time for a safety car. Lap 34 is the magic number. I think it's safety car comes in, everybody comes in. And Watto's into the pits. Maybe we might see a Watto retirement. No, he's still going to race. I mean, he's hoping for that safety car. Yellow flag, I think it's left, yeah. Oh, left has retired. Oh dear. I think he just got onto the curb. Ah, man, still no safety car. Would have been interesting to see how the safety car come out. I think everybody would have come in. 100%. Or would they? I think Josie would have. Yeah, Left 4 Dead. He was looking good as well. Then an incident with Watto. Yeah, I mean, I caught the back end of it. It's a shame, really. Yeah, Left 4 Dead has thrown his Xbox into the Atlantic Ocean, apparently. So he is absolutely steaming. And Relics is into the pits. He's probably going to get that fastest lap point. Or fastest lap. I think. Oh, sorry. I think Betsy Cahoot Nuno's probably resigned for second, third, and fourth. But it'll be 1, 2, 3 with Nikki's penalty. I don't think they want to have any, you know, take any risks. It's Nikki makes a mistake. Well, there we go. Is that the opening for Betsy? No, he hangs back. Well, well, well. That could have been tasty. No safety car, of course, because we're on that 35 or 36 with 2 to go. And And Hudaf with another time penalty. Left does it. Yeah, there it is. He has thrown his Xbox into the Atlantic Ocean, ladies and gentlemen. Godzilla still within that 18-second mark. Godzilla just don't get a time penalty. Just don't get a time penalty, and you are Gucci. P7 for Godzilla, by the way. What a story that could be. As we head on to the final lap, and Kahoot has no ERS. And Noodles was looking for potential move, but he hangs back. And Betsy's pushing Nikki. Nikki has no ERS. It's now coming down to Betsy. Betsy going to the inside. It's got to move. Oh, Noodles! Noodles looking for a move as well. Championships. Not thinking about the championship. Betsy now takes the lead of this race. Oh, what? Now, the interesting part is, will Nikki fight Betsy? I think Nikki is resigned to P4. Relics gets the fastest lap, but he's in P12. He won't get it. Go on, Godzilla! What a man! But, ladies and gentlemen, Betsy is going to win the Brazilian Grand Prix. Yes, he does. It's Kahoot P2, Noodles P3, Nikki P4 with that time penalty. Rubik gets P5, Josie P6. Hudaf will finish in P7, but Godzilla is gonna get P7. What an absolute legend. And Kitch gets Hudaf. Wow, I didn't think. That might be a glitch. I know Godzilla definitely gets Hudaf. I think Kitch had a few penalties as well. As Godzilla driver today, yes, get in there, man. Get in there. Betsy. Well, it's 3 points between him and Noodles now. Pre-stewards. It's 2 points between Kahoot and Noodles. So the top three are separated by 3 points. Lads, what a close championship this is going to turn out to be. Tune in to Australia next week with hopefully Mr. Pajala back in the comms box as we get the three in. Nikki P4, what could have been with that penalty? Rubik P5, Josie P6, Godzilla P7, Rubber Black P8. So what did Rubber Black have? He had 3 seconds. Oh, he had 20. Oh, okay. Okay, so maybe not a glitch then. So Rubber Black P8, Kitch P9. So double points for the Outstons, and Huntwiggy gets P10. Outside 10, Hudaf, Relics, and what I didn't have is I Left 4 Dead and Pinju. As everybody is in, let's all include the audios, and we'll kick off with P.
That's in his end stream.
Why?
So your audio will be included here?
My audio is included.
Okay.
Alright. So what do we need? I need a Merc, a McLaren, and a Red Bull. Okay. Alright, so we're going to start off with P3, man, with the Greek god himself. Or the second Greek god himself. I mean, we all know who the Greekest of gods is. But P3, man, is still leading the championship. But your title rivals are that much closer now.
Yeah, right in front of me, my championship rivals. But yeah, it's, I don't know. Quali wasn't great. Sprint was meh. I had the pace, the energy. but I just didn't want to use it, man. So that's on me. But it was a good battle, just following through, to be honest. And I'm hoping we gave you a bit of a show in the last 2 laps. But yeah, my only concern is I got enough points to stay in front.
Yeah, top three now separated by 3 points between you and Betsy, and 2 points between you and Kahoot. So Australia, Australia's gonna be very interesting. What are your thoughts on that track head next week with hopefully Pajala commentating you?
It's one of my favorite tracks to drive on, so I will be sweating that out a bit.
So we're expecting Noodles pole and the win by 3 laps.
No, no, it's not Hungary. It's not like
Oh
Hungary.
my god.
Alright, well, GG's well deserved P3 man. And now we'll move on to P2 man, who is Monsieur Kahoot. Did not bottle tonight. Gets P2. I think you'll take that.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally one of the worst days of my life today, and was not even considering racing. I got to a point where I just said, stuff it, get on and do it. So, yeah, 2 points and 2 second places tonight. I mean, I can't really complain with that. Betsy, your serial number is 13482792. Just letting you know. Yeah, no, that was fun. Actually, I mean, apart from people readying up early, for the final race, apart from that, that was fun. I enjoyed battling with Betsy, Nikki, and Noodles for the last 7.5 years at this point. But yeah, I'll take P2. I'm happy with that.
You know what? I literally forgot about the spread. I think the points could be tied. Or at least...
Yeah, I think so.
Betsy got 27, I got 20. That's all I know. Noodles gets...
My 15.
Yeah,
Actually, we might have a new championship leader. Unless... No, it's
We will
actually
find out
tied.
later this week.
It's actually tied. Pre-Stewards, it's tied with Kahoot and Noodles and Betsy 1 point behind.
Oh, there you go.
my god.
Fuck.
How good. How good.
You
don't
can't,
get
you
that
can't
often?
make this
Hey,
stuff up, bro.
real question. So we all drive the Ferrari next season. We all like take turns, or
No.
Let's
not like
choose
that,
3
mate,
cars
bro.
and it will just rotate every week.
yeah, that's it. That's right.
Well, GG's on a well-deserved P2. Would have been a podium anyway, but you get bumped up to Nikki, Yusufine. Hey, Nikki's penalty, and hopefully we'll see you back on a podium next week. Which brings us to our P1 man, Mr. Betsy. You'll take the win.
Yeah, I honestly don't think I was the quickest, but I think I did what I needed to do, and that was somehow use Mr. Nicky to pull me along while I hold the other 2 championship rivals behind me, and that's exactly what I did. So
Yeah,
I'm happy.
Yeah, we had Jared earlier in the sprint race saying that he was expecting you to win both the sprint and the feature. You got half right, but he's now going to fence you in go-karts now. So yeah, if you actually got pole position, you'd be tied on points with Noodles and Kahoot. So you know.
Yeah, I kind of just wanted to play it safe. I made a massive error in USA, and Monaco wasn't the best. I wouldn't say this is obviously damage limitation, but I think from here on out, I don't know how I'm going to go over Australia. I think I'm pretty confident, even though I know pad traction from my 2 rivals is going to help. So,
Okay, let's
yeah,
go.
guys.
So,
Yeah, well,
But yeah,
I'm
excited. I'm definitely excited. As much as I want to win.
I'm sure Pajala next week is absolutely going to be frothing at the mouth with 2 people tied on points with 3rd place 1 point behind. But yeah, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. As I said at the start, sorry for coming in very, very late. That was kind of a last-minute decision. Missed the first 5 minutes of quali, but I don't think we missed much anyway. But we got everything else, and we thank you, chat, for keeping me company as well. We're talking about the real-life season and whether Mick Schumacher and Carlos Sainz will swap seats mid-season, or Kevin Magnussen swapping seats at Ferrari with Carlos Sainz as well, and bantering around, and Checo Perez getting a new deal at Red Bull. So, yeah, shout out to you, chat. Much appreciated. And also, Hendo for fixing up F1 2021, the proper game this time. But yeah, until next week, no, until tomorrow, it's Div 3 with Noodles and I think.
If you don't want to do it, I'll happily fill in.
You can take the night off right tomorrow.
You can take the
You
night
what?
off if you really want to. You've done 2. You've done 2 back-to-backs tonight, mate. You can have the night off if you want.
Mate, I'll be doing 3 in the space of 12 hours, so it does not bother me.
Jeez.
Yeah, because I got
Alright.
I got America in the morning, maybe.
Lovely.
But yeah, well, it's Noodles and Kahoot with Div 3 tomorrow then. Thank God Div 1 did not mess up tonight, unlike Div 4, which I still have no idea what happened. Nice game. But yeah, until next week, it is goodbye, and we shall see you next week at Australia, where hopefully, fingers crossed, Mr. Pajala is back in the comms box, unless it's myself or Jishway or both of us, not sure. But yes, until next time, it is goodbye, and we'll see you all for Div 3 tomorrow. Ciao.